Now, this is really cool stuff. You may be familiar with the Kid President on YouTube. Take a look.
What will you create will make the world awesome? Nothing if you keep sitting there. That's why I'm talking to you today. This is your time. This is my time. It's our time. We can make every day better for each other. If we're all on the same team, let's start acting like it. We got work to do. We can cry about it, or we can dance about it. We were made to be awesome.
I had not seen that till just now. That's pretty incredible. You got to see his videos if you already haven't. And one third grade class here in Albuquerque recently watched his video and decided to take him up on his challenge to make the world better, in this case by donating socks. So here we go. From APS this morning we have Mr. Brad Harbert's a teacher at S.Y. Jackson Elementary School, and Sonia Martins, volunteer program special project coordinators, and some very special youngsters. We have Josie Escobedo, Leanne Lovedahl, Zach Petty, and Adrian Garcia. Good morning to all of you. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning.
Okay, so for folks who don't know, let's start out with this idea. This Kid President. Who is this? Besides some very talented young man on YouTube.
He's a little kid that got together with his brother-in-law and wanted to make the world a better place and spread awesomeness, and produces videos with his brother-in-law and puts out challenges.
Awesome. So Brad, you all saw this, and it was just something simple. Is it something like, what can your class, what can children in the district do to help out others, right?
Right. I just showed it to the kids and said, what are we going to do? And asked some of the parents. The kids all spoke up and said, let's raise socks for the APS kids who don't have homes, and just took off from there. Okay,
Sonia, you know more about this. You guys have, I saw some estimates, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8,000 students that you know of who are homeless. They don't have anywhere really to go at night, but they go to school during the day. That is a startling statistic.
It is. So this year it's estimated that we have about 6,000 identified homeless children.
And then how many more than that you don't even know.
Right. And in addition to that, we have about 59,000 children in the district that qualify for free and reduced lunch. So all of those students are in need of basic needs.
Basic needs. Okay, so you talk about socks. Why socks?
Well, I think, basic needs, socks, underwear, shoes, those kinds of things are imperative to make students feel like they're the same, they keep them warm, and students just can learn better if they're dressed appropriately for school.
Brad, you would know this. If students were to come to class and they don't have just those basic necessities that I think a lot of us and a lot of kids who are fortunate take for granted, it can really affect their ability just to go to school, and then particularly to learn and retain what you're trying to teach them.
Right, they don't feel safe, they don't feel comfortable in the classroom. It's really hard to teach a kid who doesn't feel safe. They're worried about surviving.
Okay, so you all came up with this idea, Soctober, and so you're getting the kids to wear some pretty cool socks here. These are awesome. I love socks, and I'd love to have any of these. And the idea is, what, kids just bring in any kind of socks to help out,
brand new socks. Threw them in our big box outside our classroom, spread the word, lots of posters, lots of tweeting, lots of Facebook with the kids, and spread the word. And right now we're sitting at over 135 pair for just our class.
Just your class?
Yeah.
Okay, so that, how many kids do you have in your class? What, 20, 25? So 135 pair. Obviously, that's more than one pair per kid.
Yeah.
You got to be awfully proud of these youngsters to do that.
Yep. Friends, family, they've all spread the word themselves. Their own flyers, posters. It's really great.
Okay, so are you trying to get the community involved? Are you trying to get other people to help out in this? What can we do?
We've been spreading the word to our own friends and family and other schools. I've gotten emails from other schools that they're starting to get going for this October. Really just bring in your socks. And it can be other things too that kids need, underwear.
Okay, you talked about that, Sonia.
Clothing.
Yeah, I know that the Title I Homeless Project that the district runs is just an incredible thing that helps out. You talked about particularly students who are homeless or others who are on free and reduced lunch.
Right. So something like this really does benefit. We are always need new socks and underwear for students. So any effort is helpful for both of those, for the Title I Homeless Project and other students that are in need.
What do you think about Brad as a teacher here? I mean, it's not easy to be a teacher today. No doubt about that. So besides teaching and doing all that kind of stuff, he's going above and beyond here and trying to help make a difference in other ways too.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think anything that engages students in this kind of way is commendable. So it's good for students, it's good for the community, and I have the utmost respect for him and what he's doing.
And then how about your students? Again, going out of their way. I mean, times are tight for everybody for a lot of different things, and it may not seem like a pair of socks necessarily is a whole lot, but it really is.
It is, and I don't want any of the credit. All I did was show them the video, and they've truly taken off with this, and it's their ideas that we're running with here. They've done truly a great job.
Yeah. Well, Josie, Leanne, Zach, and Adrian, thank you all. And everyone else in your class, very cool socks. Thanks for donating to help other kids. That's very, very cool, because a lot of kids don't do that. A lot of adults don't do that, much less. Brad and Sonia, thank you for coming in. If you want to donate and help out with this drive, whether it be with socks or with some other things, as Sonia talks about, you can head to our website at krqe.com. You can find out what APS needs and where you can drop it off. Again, thank you all for coming in. Love the socks, kids.
Thank you.
It's 7:31. We'll be right back.